Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you an NFL Week 2 preview between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. Now let's start with the Eagles in this game. Michael Vick returns to Atlanta. That's the big storyline. But for me, the biggest storyline is that Eagles offensive line. How can they protect Michael Vick against an aggressive front four of the Atlanta Falcons? Because the Falcons will provide pressure, especially playing on that fast turf. I want to see the Eagles offensive line step up and hold their own in pass protection. I know it's tough to protect for a guy like Michael Vick because he moves protection throughout the play. So, but still, you have to make sure you protect up front. I like what I see out you guys in the running game, but the Eagles offensive line has to make sure they keep that Falcons defensive pass rush at bay, because the Falcons will get to the quarterback. Also offensively, you want to make sure you spread the Falcons out, and you should have some success running the football with LaShawn McCoy. You saw how much damage Forte did in the passing game. I think McCoy is a little bit more explosive than Forte because he's faster, he's quicker. So I think that can cause some problems for that Falcons defense, especially if you use a lot of counters or misdirections, because you get that flow going one way, and the Falcons are so aggressive in flying to the football, pun intended, that you can have some success in the ground game cutting things back. So I think McCoy should have an advantage in that aspect. Defensively, it's up to you guys. I would say play close to the line of scrimmage. If the Eagles can come in and play close to the line of scrimmage, that's going to help out that defense, because you look at what the Falcons do well. They want to keep everything close. They want to keep everything manageable. They don't threaten deep down the field like they're supposed to. So I think if you guys can stay aggressive at the line of scrimmage and bottle up their running game, I like the chances you guys can come in and play sound defense. The Falcons coming in, first of all, the Falcons don't lose at home. I have to say that. Shout out to all the Atlanta fans out there. But the Falcons don't lose at home. They have to come in and protect that home field. The way you do that is playing Falcons football. I know it's tempting to throw the football all over the place because you got those new weapons, but do what you do well. Ground game. Lean on these defensive linemen of the Eagles. There's going to be opportunities. You saw it right there last week. The St. Louis Rams had a huge day running the football on the interior. I think that's where the Eagles are weakest, down that battery, the defensive tackles, the middle linebackers. Take advantage of that aspect. That's your strength. It plays into their biggest weakness right now. I want to see more inside runs. So look for Michael Turner to have a huge day against the Philadelphia Eagles. In a passing game, I look at the Falcons have to take more chances downfield. Matt Ryan is back to his old tricks again, dumping the football off, not threatening the zones deep down the field. Take advantage deep down the field and watch how easier it is to run for Michael Turner. Defensively, again, as easy as it is to get pressure on Vick, you have to collapse, you have to contain. Make Vick become an accurate pocket passer. He's improved, but you want to make sure Abraham and Edwards don't fly up the football field, get pushed instead of pressure. We talk about that all the time. So you can check out the coaching video, see what push versus pressure is, but keep Vick bottled up, and also those linebackers have to make sure they stay alert. I would use more zone this week and not a lot of man, because if you man up and those cornerbacks turn their backs, Vick is running right behind them. The X factors in this ball game for the Falcons, it has to be the deep passing game. I want to see the Falcons take more chances down the field. I want to see them threaten that deep third, those deep zones of the Philadelphia Eagles. The X factor for the Eagles, the offensive line play. If you guys have some leakage, it could be a long day for that for that Eagles offense, because the Falcons will be able to stop the run and then effectively get pressure on Michael Vick. This game is one of those games that it can go either way. I'm going with the Eagles due to the fact that they have Michael Vick, and if the pressure breaks down, he can get out of the way. He can cause damage with his legs. And I think that's the real X factor that the Falcons are not ready to defend, and that's the X factor that no team is ready to defend. But although I think this game will be close, raucous crowd, and I know I'm going against the grain because the Falcons really don't lose at home, but I think the Eagles come in and win a big one. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL, or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan. And listen to the Football Game Plan radio show, which airs Saturdays 11 a.m. Eastern Time at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.